what was your first prep like? I mean, we love hearing first prep stories because a lot of people don't realize, I
Sure.
mean, when you are getting in shape, it is really, really hard. It can be really hard nutrition wise, but going on prep, that's just
Mhm.
notching it up a whole different level. So what was that experience like for you?
I think people like to hear about it because they like to hear how much we suffer. It's fun. So, company, misery likes company kind of thing, and people just get off by hearing how soul destroying and just completely miserable it is. My first contest was here in El Paso, just did it for fun. And so there really was no pressure. I had a good friend, Margaret Negrete, who's an IFBB pro bodybuilder. She lives here in El Paso. I met her and she's just like, come on, let's just have fun. You're good. You're ready. You could do it today. I really didn't do anything different because I had no clue. Like, I don't have a coach. I'm my own coach. So I'm going on there just going, like, what's going on? And I'll be honest with you, I don't think that I did a good job prepping. I came on stage and I could have, oh my God, I just knocked that sideways. I could have been tighter. I could have lost a little bit more fat. So it was just like a fun, like, oh, let's just have fun. The information I got off the internet of how to prep my last 2 weeks was just basically you just diet down, you do more cardio, and you don't drink water. And I mean, I don't have the magic drugs. I don't have a coach who has that really good, knowledgeable experience saying, okay, take this pill. Okay, now do this. Now take this pill. Okay, now drink 6 ounces. No, there's none of that. It was just you wake up and you go, and then you look like a Oompa Loompa because like your tan is all messed up. And the girls that were competing were like, babe, you need a little work. Like you need help. Let us help you a little bit with your tan. You need to go get touched up because I don't. It obviously you could tell I had no clue what I was doing. This was a year and a half ago during the summer at Sun City. And there was no competition on the stage that even came close to me. So of course I won. So really a win is nothing to me. I mean, if your competition sucks, what I don't even like to tell people I won. So then I went 3 months later ish, 3 months later, I think it was 90 days to Phoenix Europa. And that was an interesting experience because then I was like, okay, you have your pictures from your last show and you know how you sit currently. Let's just from here improve. So I would go to the gym and I just had this newfound determined and fire. And I was like, I'm going to smash it because I'm determined to look better in those pictures than my recent pictures. And sure enough, I came in tighter. I came in harder. I dieted harder because I think my first show, I remember Margaret was just like, I was like, man, I'm cranky. I don't like this. This is weird to me. I'm not doing this for competition. I never did. I don't like it. I don't do it for competitions. I do it to look scary, big, and if I need to body slam a man, I could definitely do it. So the second show in Phoenix, I was a little bit more serious about, okay, no carbs. Like, don't eat a cup of rice a couple days out. Like, I mean, I think maybe it was like 2 cups, but I just was just more careful. And I think I was pretty perfect. This last show that I just did a few months ago, so then a year later, because I had qualified for a national show and then did Pittsburgh a year later, I dieted way too hard. It was just, and that's what another thing is like, you play mind games with yourself and you're like, okay, when can I get my second workout? I would go twice a day. And because you split your strength training and your cardio up in 2 different sessions. And it was just such a desperate attempt to get it in, get it in, get it in, do more cardio. Am I tight enough? And then I start comparing myself with girls' pictures on the internet, and I'm like, well, I don't look like that. Oh, I got to work harder. Oh my God, I got to work harder. Oh, she looks good. I got to work harder. And I overworked for just where I'm at right now. I may not be as big as I want to be, but that's going to take years of lifting, not so much dieting and intense cardio. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah, it was awful. I
Yeah.
mean, I cried. We all cried.
Oh yeah.
It's
So
awful.